So how do you spend your time here at the gathering?
Okay, quick one. Oh.
Mostly socializing, actually. And not really sitting on the computer, but even though I do that and I play games with my friends, but I also like to socialize like we are doing right now. I find it a lot more interesting.
Have you met many new people?
Yeah, a lot. Many new people there.
Last year I didn't play as much as I did this time because yesterday I played more than the entire last year. But I've been playing a lot of both Hearthstone and World of Warcraft for now.
Have you been watching the gathering streams?
Not this year, I did last year because we had this big screen thing.
Playing Counter-Strike and some other games. Just, yeah, being with friends.
Have you met any new people?
Yeah, the whole row here. Got to know at the gathering.
I just play and having fun with friends and such.
Have you entered any competitions?
No.
I've been playing a lot of Counter-Strike and some other games with my friends, PlanetSide a bit, but I'm really frustrated with that one. I'm really noob. So yeah, I'm trying to learn on that. Yeah.
Have you met any new people?
No, actually. But the group I'm traveling with, I haven't really met all of them yet, so I can try to socialize with them and meet new friends.
Mostly fixing my computer because it had some booting problems before I got there, and then I had to reinstall Windows.
Okay. So you haven't been playing or anything?
I have my portable computer, so that one works.
I watch anime.
Why?
Why? Because it's awesome.
What's your favorite anime then?
My favorite must be Fate Liner Prisma Ilia.
Playing this at the moment. I don't know what other.
What is that?
Dead State. An indie game.
Is it fun?
Yeah, it is. A little buggy, but.
I played a little bit of Battlefield, some Counter-Strike, Global Offensive and Counter-Strike Source. And right now I'm in an IRC channel with some friends.
Okay. Have you met a lot of new people?
Yeah, some people I've never met in real life. I've met here at the gathering, yes.
How was that?
Like I know how they look like, but I don't know how tall they are, so I meet someone and they're much shorter or taller than I expected.
I spend my time playing games, answering and meeting fans, and just hanging with my friends, really.
I play a lot of World of Warcraft and some League of Legends.
Meeting people that I know and want to spend time with. Like my good friend on the bedroom.
I just play games, watch VODs, and just do whatever, pretty much.
If you've met a lot of new people, how do you feel like that went?
For the most part, it's pretty okay. Everyone's pretty friendly, and it's just, yeah, really good.
Okay.
Depends on the mood as well. Sometimes I play games, sometimes I watch series, socialize with friends, meet new friends, etc.
How has it been meeting a lot of new people then?
Really great. I came really early this year, so I actually met like 12 people, like a lot of people outside. I actually made friends. Yeah, it was really great.
I spent time this is a song I'm making for a competition at the gathering. It's supposed to be delivered in 10 minutes, so I kind of need to hurry, but it's fine. It's done, so no worries. And I'm doing a lot of editing, and but of course I'm gaming a lot as well. So I'm doing kind of everything. Yeah.
Have you met a lot of new people?
Yeah, this whole row is seated together, so yeah, I've been meeting a lot of new people, but I kind of know most of them. So.
Okay,
yeah.
so how was it meeting them for the first time then?
Most people I've met before.
Okay.
But I remember a guy that sits here. I remember I met him last year, the first time at the gathering. That was really fun because I've been talking to him like in a year, and then we had never met because he lives so far away. So I feel this is kind of like a meeting point, and it's fun.
Playing League and other games.
Okay. Mostly gaming and eating, gaming and eating, and just hanging around with my friends.
Yeah, obviously playing games. I try to like watch some of the shows, and well, actually the the gathering stream. I've been watching that. Yeah, just playing games and having fun with my friends.
Playing games, hanging out with friends, and yeah, just chilling.
Playing games, I guess, with my friends. Yeah.
Just say that again.
Earth, and Counter-Strike.
I spend my time here with my friends, and I actually play less than I thought because I'm here to socialize and I'm in the community, so it's fun that way and play games with my friends.
Have you met a lot of new people, and how was that?
I have not met new people because I'm surrounded by my friends here, so I'm mostly at my seat.
Mostly with my friends, but I want to go around and check the booths and yeah, try to meet some new people.
Okay, so now we're actually here in the studio and I'm about to introduce our awesome guests. The first theme of the day is cosplay, and because of that we have two awesome cosplayers with us. Farthest from me here is Martine Engeseth, and she goes under the name Grotesque Kawaii.
Yes.
Can you just tell me something about your cosplay? What are you wearing?
Today I'm an Easter version of Ziggs that I made myself. I first made a Ziggs cosplay, and I was looking for a new bomb to make, and then for this event, and I was looking for a new ball, and I could only find the Easter eggs, so I figured out I would make an Easter version of my cosplay for this event.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Thank you.
And next to you, you have Christina Erring Bårdsen, also known as Crix Design. Is that how we say it in English?
Yes, that's how we say it.
Okay, what are you wearing? Or who are you?
I am a demon hunter from Diablo 3.
Okay. And next to me, we have Janu Sinclair Buzzbaz.
Yes, it's Jano Sinclair Buzzbass.
Yeah, and he has the awesome caster kind of voice.
Yes, hello. I was your caster for Counter-Strike earlier, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, yeah.
Yesterday, and you are kind of a cosplay enthusiast yourself.
Yes, I am. I've been following both these girls for some time. That sounds weird. Sorry about that.
Oh, I'm smitten.
Yes, you should
no
be.
stalking intended.
No stalking intended.
Purely by accident.
Let's call it that, yeah.
Okay, so let's start off with what is cosplay? Christina.
Mostly it's based on the word costume and play. Thereof cosplay. You dress up in a costume and you act out as the character you're dressed up as. I think that's the Wikipedia version of it.
Yeah.
For me, it's more of a really creative way to explore new techniques, sort of showing off what I know, becoming the characters I love, and I never have a boring moment. I sit on a bus, I plan my next cosplay, I browse through pictures. I have a cosplay app, and I think I have 30 projects planned out.
Oh, how long have you been doing this?
I have been cosplaying for about 3.5 years.
Oh, that's quite a long time actually, but still this is really impressive for 3.5 years.
Thank you.
That's a lot of questions.
Yes, I spent 3.5 years on this. No, not really.
No,
not really.
I doubt that. I've seen you in other cosplays.
I have quite a few right now.
Yeah, Martine,
Yeah.
how is the Norwegian cosplay community?
I think it's really great. There's a lot of outgoing and nice people, and it's a very small community right now compared to outside of Europe, for instance. And I think that everyone knows each other, and we are doing pretty good together.
But it's growing every day, right? I mean, from last year, it's grown.
Yeah,
really
I've been into this since I was 13 years. I'm now 20, So that's a lot of years, and I've seen it explode for the past 2-3 years. It's really gone big.
How did you start out?
I dressed up almost before I could walk, because I always wanted to be animals and flowers and whatnot, and it kind of naturally went into cosplaying when I figured out what I was through Japanese culture. And so I got my first cosplay, or made my first cosplay when I was 13, and I entered Desicon.
Okay, where's Desicon? What is Desicon?
That's a convention for nerds and people who like to dress up and watch anime, and
That's the one situated in Oslo, right?
Yeah,
'Cause there are
it used to be in Oslo. It's also in Lillestrøm.
right.
Okay, so how did you learn more about cosplay when you started out?
Me?
Yeah.
Usually I use tutorials online. I looked up what people have done before and tried to replicate it. Then I made up some new techniques of my own. And also, since the community is very open, it's very sharing. So anything, if I wondered about anything, I could just talk to other people at conventions or the many cosplay friends I now have, because we share everything. If I know something, I make a tutorial on it and I post it online.
Okay, so we are going to watch contestants here, actually, talk about cosplay and what they think about cosplay and who they look up to in the whole cosplay scene. And we're still at the gathering, and now we are going to ask the people here what they think about cosplay and if they're going to watch it today. What is your opinion about cosplay?
I do like cosplay, yeah. I didn't cosplay this year. I had plans about doing it, but I didn't really feel like it.
I think it's really exciting and fun to watch.
I think it is really cool. Yeah, there are some amazing costumes. There is, yeah.
What is your opinion about cosplay?
It's awesome.
Why do you like it?
Because it's so awesome. The costumes from the games, from the series, it's just amazing.
I think it's cool if you actually can put yourself together and you know what you're doing. I think it's pretty cool.
All cosplay is great, absolutely fantastic. It's a great way to show that people are really interested in characters and playing in games. And yeah, it's really fun to watch and to see how creative people actually are.
Cool. I really think it's cool, and looking what people make is awesome.
Are you going to watch it today?
Yeah.
What is your opinion of cosplay?
It's cool
Why do you like it?
because the creativity and the looks of it.
What is your opinion about cosplay?
I like the cosplay because it's got a lot of discipline and it's, some of the cosplay is very cool.
I think cosplay is really cool, and I think it's really fun to watch, and what they can make out of nothing. Yeah.
I think it's awesome watching how much effort people put into their costumes, and not only the costumes themselves, but when they go into the acting in the cosplay, it's pretty awesome.
Do you have any favorite cosplayers?
Not really, no.
And no, I don't know their names and stuff.
I'm not so into cosplaying, so I don't know so much about it, but I think it's pretty cool.
You're going to watch it tonight?
Maybe.
Do you have any favorite cosplayers?
Yeah, Teen Marie. Teen Marie Riise.
Okay, why do you like her?
Well, I've been friends with her a long time, and her cosplays are really amazing. She's really working hard to get them right.
Not yet. Maybe Jessica Drew.
I'm not so into it, but it's really amazing still. So.
Do you have a favorite cosplayer?
Not really. I don't sure, but it's not easy to pick one. It's a lot of cool cosplay people. No, I'm not so into it, but there are many awesome, yeah.
You're gonna watch it today?
I think so.
I know some few Norwegian cosplayers like Tine Marie Riis and that cosplayer sitting over there. I don't remember her name, but yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And then we're back.
Yes.
Yes, we are. Christina, you actually started sort of cosplay here at the gathering. Can you tell me something about that process? How did it all begin?
Yeah, I was a crew here at the gathering in 2012, and everybody knew that I was very into cosplay. It was a passion of mine, and I kind of lobbied around if the event crew could host a cosplay competition, and I volunteered as judge and got a couple of other really good Norwegian cosplayers to help me judge, and it was more of an on-the-fly sort of cosplay thing. The gathering, sort of testing the scene, trying to, should we do our own thing? Should we play on what's known in the community? And it was really nice kickstart. I think that was the most viewed stream that year. You had like the opening show and then you had the cosplay show.
Yeah.
I remember that because I was in media that year, and it was a pain to set all of that together, but it turned out perfectly. It was really amazing to watch.
Why do you think people like watching cosplay, Martine?
I think it's with people who play games, they see and they often have maybe a favorite characters or many favorite characters, and it's really special to see something that you have bonded to, see it in real life and see it as it's there. And I see that with a lot of followers of mine. When I make something and they like it and it's something that they know, it's a special feeling to them to see that, wow, it's real. It's not just on the screen. And it's somewhat the same feeling that I get when I make something that I want to make.
Yeah, okay, so the competition here at the gathering, how is that compared to other conventions?
Usually when you have like a cosplay convention with a lot of focus on cosplay, you have several rounds. You have like a first round where every contestant walk on stage and then show off. And then often there's a pre-judging when the judges look much closer on your cosplay. Then you have a second round, which is more of the play part. We don't have this at the gathering, not yet. Then the contestants can choose their own music, maybe some light cues. Now video is very popular these days. And they make a scene. They play out a scene from the video game or the movie. Maybe they interact with other players on stage. So they make a show out of it. They really showcase the play part. So that's the main difference, I think, between the cosplay competition here at the gathering and other cosplay competitions.
So the cosplays you are wearing now, how did you make them? We can start with you, of course.
Yeah, I actually made this cosplay right before I went to Euro Cosplay. And I figured out 5 days before I was leaving that, hey, I need another cosplay. So I basically made this in 5 days. But it's mostly made out of foam, like the squishy floor mat foam, and some Worbla. And it's all cut and measured, of course, before you cut, and heated and shaped, and then you have primed it and painted afterwards. And this is also, where is it? Yeah, this is foam. And you have the glasses. And I also made the egg now, of course, and that's an Easter egg.
I don't understand how you do that. So how is that technique she's using different from yours?
This is mostly Worbla, and I have given permission to show off what Worbla is. It's sort of like a thermoplastic material, like texture of wood glue and wood. You heat it up and you shape it as you feel like, and this is what I use for the chest plate, the shoulders, and usually you also want sort of like a support material under. You can either use cardboard for rigid parts, or you can use foam sort of to get more stability, because when you heat it up it sort of wobbles and it sticks to itself really well, so you don't need any additional glue. So when you have the shape with Worbla, you need to prime it, and either you use something called gesso or you can use wood glue again, because then you get a smoother finish. Then again, you need to paint it, and then you need to weather it. Weathering is a technique where you sort of you make the prop or costume look worn, like it's been in hard weather. So you sort of smear it in with paint.
Like your ears. I mean.
Yeah. You smear it in with paint and you wipe most of it off, and then it sort of sits in all the cracks and, you know, bits and pieces.
How long does this take?
The weathering or?
No, the entire process. Like how she spent
5 days.
5 days. How long did that take?
I think I spent like 4 months on this.
But did you all both do it with freehand, or did you have forms that you used to get certain?
Freehand.
Freehand, yeah.
All of it.
But yeah,
That is
there's
amazing.
also possible to go online and find patterns, and also there's something called Pepakura, which is sort of make the polymorph version of anything. You sort of find the pattern online and you print it out on normal paper, and then you glue it together, and you get like a polymorph version of whatever prop you want to make.
Nice.
I haven't done it.
At all? I've seen some.
I tried,
like-
but it took so forever.
Yeah, me neither. I think it's a lot easier to just cut and shape whatever I want.
Eyeball it.
Yeah, and measuring, and yeah, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, I tried to do one of those Iron Man masks in
Yeah.
Pepakura, and that was a lot of work. So I kind of gave that up.
You have a prop with you.
I also have a prop with me. My character from the Diablo game wields crossbows. And for a show I was going to hold, I wanted a crossbow where the wings or arms expand as they do in the video. So this is mounted on an umbrella that opens automatically.
That is super cool.
So when I stand on stage, I sort of like shoot it out with epic music in the background. This is the play part of cosplay.
Right.
Looks like really, really cool. And of course, there's a small light in front to make, you know, lights make every cosplay like 10,000 times cooler.
Yeah, I mean, you have lights in your glasses, right? I mean, they light up a lot, and the green shows through that. That red, you can see that from a mile away.
Yeah, and
So
that's also a really cool part of cosplaying at the gathering. You need something with a light in.
You do.
Yeah.
So what is the favorite cosplay you've made, both of you?
I think it has to be my Draenei Death Knight, since it was the first armor cosplay I ever made, and also I haven't seen anyone in real life who had actually made an armor. So that was something that I was really proud of, but it's getting old now, and I can't wait to make a new, better one than what I had.
Is that the one you wore at Spill Expo?
Yeah, I've worn it several times. It had glowing eyes and
I remember that.
really dark armor, so it's kind of easy to recognize.
Yeah. And you then, Christina?
I can't choose one. I really love to cosplay Vi from League of Legends.
Oh, that's
She,
the
like
huge hands,
hands, the huge gloves, and the badass attitude, and all the colors and all the techniques. And it looks like really massive, and everybody recognized me. And it's really fun to do the play part with Vi. But I also like my adjutant cosplay, which I used last year here at the gathering. Because you look so different. You sort of transform completely away from the human into like an android robot.
That was amazing. I remember helping you getting that on. It was when the final product was just on stage, you wore that person. And having played StarCraft a lot, I wanted commands. Come on, do stuff.
You did not have enough minerals.
I know, sorry. I'll work on that.
Do you have any plans for what you're making next?
Well, I'm working on a Khajiit from Skyrim. I made the head. That's based on a realistic feline head. You can open and close the mouth, and it follows your eyes. And I'm going to start working on the armor soon. And I'm really excited for that because I have advanced a lot since the last time I made an armor. So.
And you?
Yeah, I now have to pick up my app because I can't remember them all.
Oh, you have a lot of plans.
Yeah. I am working mostly on a Fallout costume from Fallout 3, my Vault Dweller. And then, I don't know, I have a lot of stuff going on. I really, really want to do Mercy from Overwatch because Blizzard makes very, very interesting characters. I know I have a bunch of Blizzard costumes and then I have a bunch of BioWare costumes.
They have very good character design.
They do. That helps.
It really helps. I mean, I'm not making anything like that myself, but I would really like to make something from Blizzard or BioWare myself. Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
Apparently, that was weird, according to Benedicte.
I know. Sorry. I dabble in this myself.
No, I hear you. I hear you. We're very much on the same level.
Thank you.
Do you get embarrassed?
Mostly not. You get weird looks on the subway, but I used to be really shy when I was younger. Because of cosplay, I think. I now sort of enjoy the spotlight. I sort of dare take on another persona and sort of, if I make a fool of myself on the bus, who cares? I don't know them. Maybe they have a good time actually looking at that zombie girl sitting in the back being weird.
Yeah, so if other people want that same transformation, if you want to call it that, how do they get into cosplay and how should they start?
I think they should participate in conventions, go and see and talk with cosplayers and just see their passion. Also go to workshops, like including me holding workshops that you can learn how to make costumes and learn what cosplay actually is and just get educated.
Do you have any tips or tricks or pages they should visit or?
Of course, my own.
Yeah, your own.
Come on. I do write cosplay tutorials. I write about every cosplay I make, and I don't only work with Worbla. I work with cardboard as material. I work with newspapers. I take whatever trash I can find, and I also buy the expensive materials. And my blog is called krigsdesign.blogspot.no. I think she will post a link later.
Shameless plug.
Very
but
possible.
That works.
But yeah, there are a lot of Facebook groups for cosplayers, like cosplayers in Norge, Cospro, and also if you're like an older version like me, there's something called Cosplayere 25+ for those over 25 years.
But if I'm not mistaken, both of you have Facebook page. It's for your designs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is, I'm probably going to botch the name. It's Tetrix Design, and then it's Grotesque Kawaii.
Yeah. Only grotesque kawaii.
Okay. Yeah, go to those sites. They have a lot of cool designs and a lot of cool different costumes from previous conventions and different cons you've gone to, right?
My favorites are the League of Legends cosplays, though. We are going to watch a little video now. It's about gaming positions, really. How people sit while they game. And one person in particular who kind of got famous on 9gag for his rather weird position. Okay. So I'm here at the game stage with Sebastian Buffen-Gesell. He just played the quarterfinals in the League of Legends tournament here at the Gathering. And we are going to talk to him about something rather extraordinary, I would say. His sitting position. So can you explain how you sit when you game?
Well, I've got a really chill chair, so it's like really low compared to the table, so I sit like this with my hands up and play like people call it the cobra position, so yeah.
How is that comfortable?
Well, I was just used to it. I just relaxed, but when people pointed it out, I thought, okay, maybe it might be weird, but I didn't really think about it before people saw it.
So this sitting position was actually shown in the documentary you were a part of. How was the reaction to that?
Well, a lot of people just wrote to me or asked me, how the fuck can you sit like that? And yeah, just flamed me kind of.
There was actually a screenshot of your sitting position on the internet on a site called 9gag. So how did you feel when you saw yourself becoming kind of a meme on the internet?
It was just really weird. Like, I didn't think anyone would post that picture, and yeah, I just felt embarrassed, I guess, but I don't really care.
What kind of comments did you get?
In the comment section there, like carpal tunnel incoming, and that guy will have his hand wrist broken for sure, and his back pains and eye pains, and different sorts of comments like that.
Have you ever seen anyone else sitting the same way?
Well, not that extreme, but I've seen a lot of people sit quite low, but not that extreme, I guess.
And now we are joined in the studio by Jørgen Hatrix Elgoen and Sebastian Buffen-Gesell. Sebastian was actually in this video right now. What are your thoughts, seeing yourself?
Well, it's fun. Like,
That was the video about
The gaming.
the gaming,
Cobra
the
thingy.
Cobra.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was all right, I guess.
Okay. So you are here because you both play League of Legends, and you're kind of known in the esports community. And tomorrow you're actually facing off in the League of Legends final, as far as I know.
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
So why do you play League of Legends?
Oh. I play League of Legends mostly because it used to be a fun hobby, or it's still fun, but I just take it a little more seriously now. I spent a lot of time on it and I became really good, so yeah, I might as well become even better.
You feel the same way?
Yeah, it's like I always enjoyed gaming, and I always like played one game and tried to be good at it. And now it's League of Legends, so that's what I'm playing, and I think it's really fun. So yeah.
I don't play at all. Sorry.
You've never tried?
I have tried. I used to play a couple of years ago back, but I don't know. I stopped playing for different reasons that should not be mentioned here.
Oh, okay. Both of you play a position called the mid lane.
Yeah.
So if we are going to explain this to people, please explain what League of Legends is and what mid lane is.
Well, League of Legends, it's a game 5v5 based on, well, the goal is to kill the enemy base, basically. And through this you have to do different stuff like killing towers and little creatures and killing each other.
Little creatures.
Yeah, little creatures, minions.
Little creatures.
Yeah, the minions, yeah.
And basically it's 3 lanes, top, middle and bot lane, and a jungle. And we play the middle lane, which is the most fun lane.
And the most difficult lane?
Yeah, of course.
Some say that.
Yeah.
So you all spread out throughout that square map in the top, middle, and lane.
Yeah.
But you also have junglers?
Yeah.
Oh, they have a lot of different roles.
What
There's
is a
5
jungler?
roles.
So what is special about mid lane?
Well, mid lane is probably the place where you have to think fastest, because a lot of stuff is happening around the mid lane and the different champions in mid. So I think mid lane is one of the most important lanes, the playmaking ones, making stuff happen.
Are you both playmakers?
Well, he's a more playmaker than me, but I play more solid.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Here at the gathering, you are not playing mid lane, is that correct?
Yeah,
What are you playing here?
I'm playing the jungle role.
So what do you feel about the jungle?
I'm not really good at it, that's what I feel about it.
So why do you do it then?
It's mostly just to play with a good team that I know I can win some money with. Also,
okay.
it's really fun to play in teams. Just
Well,
in
what do you
general.
do as a jungler? That's the one thing I never understood.
Well, as there's 3 lanes, there's not enough XP and gold for everyone, of course. So a jungler just runs around in, the jungle, killing creeps or the small monsters, earning gold, and then just running around the map, helping out wherever he or she can.
One of the things people actually ask me a lot about is ganking and what that is. Anyone want to explain?
Basically, ganking, it's when the jungle comes and tries to kill a laner. So basically a murder, I guess. A gank is a murder.
Yeah, because that is actually kind of funny. Most of the media attention you guys get is about murdering people from your homeroom and stuff like that.
Quality.
How is dealing with the media when you do something so strange to them, at least?
Well, the game isn't about murdering everyone. It's just how it's portrayed in media, because it's still a little taboo to talk about. Especially, the esports schools. They get a lot of negative feedback. Yeah. And of course they're like, oh, they're murdering each other. And there's been a lot of talk, especially in America, about, kids shooting up schools. And it's because of video games and all of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But in League, you're not really going for the kills.
No.
The main goal is to break the enemy's crystal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not an objective-based game.
Yeah.
But you go for the kills all the time, though.
Yeah, because Satrix is aggressive.
He's a murderer.
Right. I can pull it off.
I used to be that too. I played Jax, and yeah.
Well, that is not so aggressive, is it?
I played a speed DP or AP. Yeah,
Oh.
AP speed.
Okay, that
Completely
sounds kind of
wrong build.
weird.
AP Jax is a lot of damage.
Yeah, with speed that helps.
So here at the gathering, at least you have been talking to some newspapers and video crews, me included. How was that?
Well, a lot of times they don't understand that much. Like you understand, of course, but the
I
newspaper.
pretend I don't right now.
Yeah, but okay. But the newspapers and the television people that asks you, you really need to explain to them in a really easy manner what you're talking about. So, like, you have to simplify everything. So it's a bit hard to not just talk like I do with all the gamer friends I have, because but it's
you
cool.
have some expressions that you all use, like
Yeah.
OP and I can't recall any right now, but OP,
Yeah,
that is one.
it's several
OP,
expressions.
LOL, MOG, OMG. Yeah.
I don't know
That's
if you
more
say
like
that.
internet language, not
Yeah.
league language.
No, OP is kind of
Yeah, that's internet language, but like OMG.
No,
it's
no.
not only
OMG was so OP.
Kappa is kinda streaming, kinda League of Legends. I don't know.
Well, it's everywhere now, I guess. So
Yeah.
it doesn't count.
The thing is, if you're in it too long, you start forgetting what is weird. Everything is
I
just
never
normal.
understood it.
So, what kind of questions do you get? Is it like, are you addicted most of the time?
I haven't gotten that question actually. I did a couple of years ago on a LAN when esport wasn't that huge, but now I haven't been asked that at all. They're more like they're interested in knowing what esports are and how it is playing in an esport, and do you earn money, and how big is it?
Yeah. So how is esports in Norway?
Growing?
Yeah, it's growing. You have 2 leagues now with games every week.
Yeah.
Altibox-ligaen and Telenor-ligaen.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce that in English, so
Right.
I just won't try.
No, it's still, it's right.
Yeah. So the main difference between these leagues, what is that?
Well, the Telenor League it's more experienced because it was last year and it's now, and they have really improved. They have gotten really good casters and a good setup. And Altibox League, it's new and it looks cool, but the problem is that they don't allow it on like streaming in like Twitch and like what gamers use often, so they get less viewers. So,
Yeah.
but both are cool, and it's cool that someone like Telenor and Altibox and TV2 are actually trying to make the esport grow.
Yeah, and both of you are actually part of a documentary as well. I was there. We're not going to pretend I wasn't, but I have to ask you about it. How did it feel when it got out and people started watching it? Did people change towards you, or at least esports, or what you do?
I'm not sure of what the people I haven't talked to think about it, but I've gotten a lot of positive feedback on it because it shows the more positive sides of it. Because as I said, it's portrayed pretty negatively in media, so it was nice, the documentary. Even though it also was really simplified, so it wasn't really targeted for the already gaming people.
Yeah.
It was more like to, get gaming out there. Like, this is gaming, this is what we do.
Yeah, we saw a clip in the video of you actually, the sitting position. That was, I think that was what you got most comments
Yeah.
about as well. So
That's
what was the point with that sitting position?
I don't
is
know.
that just comfortable? Or?
I've had this chair for a long time, and I've been used to sitting in it and just relaxing in it, and I've really not given it a thought of how it looks until the picture came and people started to comment, and I was like, it might look weird after all, but I don't
Is it
really
like some kind of kung fu style you go by now?
It
Like Cobra
makes me
style?
play better. Like I play better when I sit in that position than I do on this LAN where I have to like sit
normally.
Yeah, normally. So it's a problem. I should perhaps train to LAN positions also, but I don't know. And also, it's not the only thing that people have commented. I've got a lot of people just writing to me. I love the series. Big fan. It was cool. So yeah.
have you met a lot of fans here at the gathering?
I've not met that many, a couple, and some people write to me, but they are too scared to come to me, so I don't know.
So
Yeah.
tomorrow you are playing the finals versus
Yeah.
each other. And how do you prepare for that?
I don't know. I'm bad at jungle, as I said, so I don't
So
think.
you're not even trying?
Well, I'm not sure how I can prepare. I'm just gonna play bad anyway, so most likely. At least.
So you don't think you will win?
Maybe we can win, but I want to win it for them for sure.
You gotta have faith.
Well, that's true, I guess.
Buffen, you are playing for Celestial Gaming. He's playing for Atraxi. Which one is better?
Well, The teams were quite equal. We have done equally in the Telenor League and Altibox League. We have won. We have won just as many as they have won against us. So, but now they have 2 substitutes, and this guy plays mid and he doesn't play jungle, and their support main say the carry and not support. So they lack synergy, of course. But I think anything can happen on that stage. But I think we have an upper hand because we've played together for so long.
What about raw power? Just crushing through your enemy. I mean, maybe you could do that.
I don't think you have that much raw power with him.
That's the thing about me playing jungle. I can't do that anymore.
Right.
You want to, but you can't.
Yes, I want to.
He's like the slave helping everyone. He's not. He's not used to that. So.
A little Prebz reference there. So tomorrow we are hoping that a lot of people will be watching this from the stage area over there.
Yeah.
How does it feel when a lot of people watch? You can see them from there, you know.
Yeah, it feels good actually. It's a motivation boost. Because if I play bad while people are watching, then I'm gonna feel even worse, you know. So I gotta play good.
But how is it different from like streaming? Because I mean, if you stream, you can't see them, but here you can see them.
Yeah.
Plus, you might know the streamer numbers.
Well, when I stream, I don't have to face them. If I play bad, I can just like turn away the chat and just turn off the stream if I want to. But like here, I have to walk out and look in the eyes like we lost. No. Yeah.
So you're actually just happy about it? A lot of people
Yeah.
watching? It's a good thing?
I get a little nervous, but I play better when I'm nervous because I'm like really hyped and stuff. Yeah. So.
You feel the same way?
Yeah, it's the same. Like it makes you nervous, but it also hypes you up. And if you play well, you get a confident boost and you play even better, and it's way more fun.
Has the tournament here been challenging for both of you, or?
No, not really.
No, not really. You knew you were going to the final from like day one.
Well, like if we weren't in the final, we would be really disappointed at least. So yeah.
That's kind of sad for everyone else, though.
It sounds really cocky.
But like we play all the time versus each other and the best teams in Norway, and like we know every team that comes here. So if they were playing in the first division, we would have known them. So if we don't know them, they're probably not that good.
But have you met that one like hidden person that's like super good? Is like really anonymous.
Yeah, but he still needs a team of 4 other good people. He
Yeah.
can't solo
Right.
carry.
That's true. That's
like
true.
they tried. That's what they tried with Nukeduck. They tried to bring him in as mid and play with 4 others, and then they are good players too. But he couldn't solo carry them.
Right, but either way you look at it, both of you are considered like pros, okay?
Semi-pros.
Well, semi-pros. Well, for Norway, you're pros, right?
No one in Norway wants to say they are pro because you can't live off of esports.
It sounds weird.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I mean, if I were to go up against you two, I wouldn't have a chance. I know that.
Most people here would lose.
Yeah, but it would be fun. It would be super fun.
So your goals then after the gathering, what is that? When one of you win, what are you doing then? Open?
When we win, we'll celebrate.
You celebrate, and
yes,
then?
of course, we'll celebrate. And then?
And then you have finals?
Practice more and play more and get better because we have more leagues to play and more lands to prepare for.
Yeah, the first one coming up is the Telenor Liga, and then Altibox Liga later.
Yeah.
Are you playing in those leagues now, or are you
No, I'm not playing there
looking
anymore.
to the international stage?
I'm looking for the more international stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've started playing with some.
Star.
Yeah, I've started playing with some international teams now, and it's a lot more fun in my opinion. It's a lot more serious than Norway.
But do you guys have forums where like would your stream your Twitches or your YouTubes where people can go and learn strats from you guys or play against you guys if you do any kind of that thing? I mean, I don't think you guys play public anymore, right? Or is it just pre-made matches?
Well,
we both stream.
Yeah.
I stream more than him though, but he probably streams more fan games, or I don't like to call them fan games, but viewer games.
Yeah.
And we don't have forums, but we usually post them on the Norwegian Facebook groups.
Right.
And there's actually a lot of people tuning in wanting to play against or with us, which is really fun.
Yeah, like viewer games with people who want to play with, we can get 100 viewers easily. But if I play solo queue alone, I don't get the same amount of viewers because I don't know. I think people enjoy playing more than watching.
True, because I mean I've seen both of your streams and I was like thought I would like to play with them one time if they have some sort of way to do that. But I mean I'm not following too much, so I've probably missed a couple. But I mean for the people that are out there following you guys like really intensely, it would be a chance for them to play with you, I guess, and learn some strats maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's not, or they don't learn too much strats because when we play with viewers, it's more of fun. We're not really that serious, but
no.
At least my stream is more like I used to try to learn a way when I play. I just play and explain what I do to try to help the viewers learn how to play the game more.
People can come and ask in the chat, and he will answer what's best, so they learn strats that way, at least if they ask for it.
Everyone probably does that. Like if he streams and he's not talking, people ask, so what's best at the moment? They probably answer as well. They can learn it that way, I guess.
Yeah, cool.
So, I feel like I need to ask this kind of standard question. Does ELO Hell exist?
Yes.
It
And it's
does?
in
No.
Diamond 2.
You're stuck there right
No,
now, is that it?
I'm Diamond 1 now, but it took me quite a while, and I don't know, I don't think the players there are... Diamond players should be better than what they are when I play there.
I think low master is the worst because that's when people think they're really good, but actually they're still really bad, you know?
The problem there is that people are good, but they think they are better than good, and then they are toxic. On top of that, like in bronze, people might be toxic, but they know they aren't good, so it's a huge difference.
So what's the main difference between bronze and master?
Well,
The player in general, what do you know that a bronze player doesn't understand?
probably everything, to be honest.
So they're just stupid, or what?
No,
what's the deal?
they're just not
They haven't played
knowledgeable,
just as
I
many
guess.
games. Like I've played since.
Haven't you met
season
bronze
1.
players who have like 3,000 games on?
Yeah, I don't think it's a lot more that. It's how much you want to improve as well. You can't just sit down. Okay, I'm gonna play now. I'm really bored. Let's play. You have to like really. Okay, let's do this. You know,
Yeah,
you
but
gotta
if you
try.
If you play 2,000 games in bronze, you play versus bronze people, so you don't really enhance your skill by any means.
So you need to get a diamond friend then and play
Like,
custom games.
I just played 1K normal games before I played any ranked, and yeah, I don't know.
I wish I did that, but I didn't.
Because I mean, if I were to start on my LoL profile right now, I wouldn't advance at all because I am a feeder. Sadly enough, I feed the enemy. I get the kills though, but feeding still isn't good enough.
Well,
So
I guess you just have to like feed a little bit less every time, you know. And
Right.
and then you're there.
Yeah,
Just watch pro streams, learn from them. Watch LCS, learn from them, and just try to focus on yourself instead of blaming other people.
That's why I've been trying to watch you guys, and you have taught me some stuff. Yeah,
that's good.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, favorite champion then, right now.
Said
Victor.
Yeah. Shocking! I'm so surprised.
I like Jax.
How did I know that? What's your best memory from the esports scene in Norway this far?
When I won Sørlandet with
Yeah.
Celestial Gaming.
Same.
Against Nuketok and
So the same game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
That's the
really
best game
cool.
you've ever played.
Yep, probably.
I
Why?
don't know if it was the best game we played, but the feeling was really cool. And yeah.
Yeah, for
Like-
everyone who hasn't seen the pictures, it's like flames and everything
Yeah.
on the stage afterwards, and the music in the documentary, it's like, oh, the feels.
Explosions and orchestral.
Yeah, it's quite awesome actually. Have you seen it?
I've seen some of it.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing. Yeah.
We are going to watch a little video again. This time it's about famous people at the gathering. So we are here at the gathering as usual, and today we are going to ask the contestants about cosplay and famous people. So the first question we are going to ask people is, have you met anyone famous at the gathering? Så kan jeg stille dem spørsmål? Ja? Have you met anyone famous at the gathering this far?
Not yet, but I'm looking forward to meet some people who's coming on day visiting tomorrow.
Have you met anyone famous at the gathering?
Yeah, famous, but I don't know who they are.
Okay, so who? Kind of famous?
Oh, I can't remember the name, but I've seen some of the live streamers. I can't really remember the name, but I've seen them walking around.
Yes.
Who?
I met someone that are working in Wiki TV, like Level Up, like Stormlash and Biabia.
Not really. I haven't looked for anyone, so I've just sit there and play the games. Yeah.
Okay.
No, not yet.
No.
Not yet. I not go around so much but I'm sure I'll find some.
Have you met anyone famous or kind of famous at the gathering?
No, I don't think so. Famous? I don't know about famous, but of course, someone.
So kind of famous, but
yeah, like streamers and stuff.
I've seen some couple of Norwegian streamers, like I've seen Hatrix, Buffen, and a lot of famous Norwegian streamers.
Not this year. Last year I met a streamer called Soda Poppin. That's about only famous person I met here.
And now to the kind of awkward part where I send this over to myself in the studio.
And that was it. There's not a lot of famous people at the gathering this year, but there were some last year, and the famous people we actually got to hear about is you guys. So here you are. Famous people. We are going to look at the schedule for tomorrow, are we not?
Yes, we are.
Yes. And it looks good. It's finals after finals, and then it's me again.
That is true. Yes, final, and then Benedicte.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I casted for Counter-Strike yesterday, and we are having a League of Legends Grand Final, and then it's pretty much over to you before we head over to the prize ceremony for the cosplay, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, no, the prize giving ceremony is for games tomorrow at this stage after I'm done talking, apparently. So that's going to be nice.
Right, my bad.
Before we do that, we have the CSGO, as you talked about.
That is correct. Tomorrow we have Urge versus A. Lamau, I think, in the first...
Well, that's an interesting name.
Yeah. And then we also have the Exiles versus Uptown Funk. Both of those, or all 4 teams, have been going very strong throughout the tournament. It is, I was able to see their progress, and they have been just dominating their matches, except for a few, and all of them have similar stats, which is going to shape up to be a very good final. They're starting tomorrow at 19:30, so if you want to watch that, we would want you to go to gathering.org, because that's where the stream is. I think we have a total of 3,000 plus views. Let's see if we can't break that tomorrow.
I've actually also been told that the games are being broadcasted at VG TV.
That is true. We have Twitch, we have our own site, and then VGTV.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people watching, actually.
That is true.
Does that make you nervous? No?
Nah. Well, we don't really feel the
no
viewers.
nerves, ever.
If they'd been all in front of us, then maybe.
Yeah.
If
we have 5,000 people out here.
Like, we don't feel them staring at us
Well,
right
they're not
now.
all looking at us at the same time.
Well, that is what we want them to do tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes, that is true.
We want all 5,000 people watching you play against each other.
We'll have them stand out here and on the stage and just stare at you.
Yeah.
Menacingly.
And taking a lot of pictures with Blitz.
Yes.
Like just in your face.
We'll
like
just
that.
hand out blitzes just to have it just look like more cameras.
Okay.
Yes. Other than that, I don't really think we have much more. I mean, I could say that this year is the first time we've had this big of a stage for a game. And,
in a long time, actually.
Yes, in a long time. That is true. And we'd like to continue with that and maybe even expand for next year. Because this is, so far, it's been very cool.
Yeah, and to do that, we need people watching.
That is true. Please watch our streams.
And watch these people beat each other, I don't know.
Murder each other.
Murder each other, yes.
In-game.
Yes, in-game, virtually, not real life. Sorry about that.
Well,
not
that
real
depends
life.
who wins.
Yeah. Maybe someone will get salty.
That is true. But yeah, tune in to gathering.org tomorrow at 19:30. That's when at least the Counter-Strike part starts. I'm a little bit uncertain about when the League of Legends starts.
Oh,
But
it's 16:30, I think, yeah? Yeah, you should know.
It's scheduled 16:30,
Yeah.
so...
yeah, so it should be starting about that time. And
And it's a best of 3, and it's going to be interesting.
yeah, it's really... Yeah, it will be fun to see what turns out of all these teams, because all of them have been very strong so far.
They actually have. So,
Yes.
gathering.org.
Gathering.org.
That is where you want to be.
That
and
is
now
our streams.
we are actually going to see the last of the cosplay competition, or actually the prize ceremony, as far as I know.
That is true, right. I got my schedules mixed up, so I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, that we are going to do, and you can see that on TG15. TGTV.
TG15. No, yeah.
on Twitch, or just go to thegathering.org and watch it there.
That's true.
So that's going to be awesome. Are you going to watch?
Yeah, most likely.
Of
Do you have any favorites?
Cosplayers? There's two I really like.
Do you know any of the cosplayers?
Yeah, I know one of them.
Cool.
So we are going to cheer for that person then.
Yeah.
It's a girl or a boy?
It's a girl.
Well,
Yeah, I
let's
don't
do
have
that then.
anything more.
We have nothing more to say.
Let's head over to the cosplay then.
Yeah, let's do that.